Yo, man, look, it's been a crazy day full of trades, signings, all that good stuff. It's typical NBA offseason. But there's one move today that absolutely took the cake. Absolutely took the cake. And that is easily the Jalen Brown trade. For those of you that don't know, Jalen Brown was traded to Philly for basically two first round picks, two second round picks, and a pack of Skittles, aka Paul George. For Paul, yes, you heard that correctly. Paul George was just traded for Jalen Brown and a few picks. This has got to be the most insane trade ever in the history of the NBA. I don't know what the Celtics were thinking. I don't know what Brad Stevens was thinking. Because look who they're getting. Like you're not getting anyone that can help your team, right? You just instantly made Philly a title contender with Jalen Brown. They're a title contender with him now, right? You get Boston's getting the guy that played 37 games, averaged 17 points, like 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block a game, yada 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 yada. But this doesn't amount to what they are giving up, what they're losing. Boston goes from the top, the cream of the crop, to the the bottom. There's no way in the hell that they're going to compete in the East now. Their window is officially shut. Their window is shut. Like, unless they're planning, like Jason Tatum is coming off a devastating injury, the Achilles injury. That's one of the toughest basketball injuries to come back from. He's trying to return from that. And you're not doing him any favors, right? Right now, they only have who? Peyton Pritchard. They've got Derek White. Um, who else they got over there? Peyton Pritchard, Derek White. I guess they're expecting Hugo to take the leap this year. Hugo was their pick in last year's draft or the year before. He was a recent draft pick, but I guess they're expecting him to take the leap. But outside those guys, you don't really have interior presence. Vooch resigned. Right, Tatum looked like a shell of himself. Bro was hurt. You giving up the best thing, the best. Like they drafted him. They. I'm. They drafted him. They trained him. They developed him. Bro's a stud. Bro had his best season as a pro last year. Now he's going to compete. He's going to be playing with Maxi. They got an edge come. Embiid when he plays, when he's healthy. Like, this is a clear win for Philly. This is a clear win for them. Now they can like really legit limit Embiid's minutes. Embiid he's worse than AD when it comes to the plan. You know, like bro's only played what half a season max the last couple of years. This is absolutely a terrible trade for them, man. For Boston, I can't believe how horrible. Like, what in the hell possessed them to make this trade? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm ranting here because I enjoy watching Tatum and Brown playing together. They're a fun duo. Obviously, Brown felt that the Celtics didn't have his bag because they were kind of dangling him, or they were dangling him in trade offers. But come on, man, like the send him to purgatory to Philly. Oh my gosh. So I guess Boston is planning on rebuilding because there's no way if I'm a betting man, and I am a betting man, I'm definitely taking the under on their win total for next year. Their win total right now is probably at like like 30 games. I'm taking the under on that, man, because this move was bad. This move was bad. Philly easily won this trade. Got a bad contract, a terrible contract with Paul George. Overpaid superstar, and you got better. You got a million times better. Philly's an attractive destination now. Philly's definitely an attractive destination. And this move, as long as they stay healthy, like they're going to be at the top of the Eastern Conference. Like they can compete with the Knicks now. They can legit. I think They played them in the playoffs and they won what, 1 or 2 games this past season. Next year they're gonna beat the they're gonna kick the Knicks ass. They're gonna kick the Knicks ass like easily, without a doubt. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I can't wait, man. I'm super excited about what how the NBA season is going to unfold, man. I know, I'm sure, hopefully, Boston's not done making moves, but dude, this has got to be the most insane trade ever. Jaylen Brown for Paul George. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. My rant's over. I just had to get that off my chest. Dumb trade. Brad Stevens need to be his mental state needs to be assessed right now because this has got to be the dumbest move that he's made as uh, the executive of the Celtics. Like Paul George is past his prom. PG-13 is past his prom. He's like PG-40 right now. He's past his prom. Like if this is a young Paul George, like this is a trade I might make. But this is a Paul George that's hurt all the time. He don't play. He don't really play in games. Like there's no way in the hell you can make this trade. Like all these other guys that you could have had Giannis. You know, well, LeBron's still out there. Maybe he goes to Boston. I don't know. We'll see about that. But you had all these other guys that you could have traded for. Shit, I would even took. Well, I don't know, John Morant. I don't know. He might be worse than PG at this point because his off the field issues. But man, you got all these other guys you could have traded for. But you picked one of the worst superstars that you could have got. Hell, Kawhi Leonard was available. Kawhi Leonard was available. And you picked the worst superstar that you could pick, man. Brandon Ingram, you could have got him. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But it is what it is. I guess that's why he's an NBA GM, and I do what I do. So anyway, rant's over. Let me know what you guys think about this horrible trade in the comments. I'm out. Peace.